What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the What Up Spot podcast. This is episode 10.
Episode 10.
Last time we had a very nice guest with us, Bunny Boo Lib. We talked about conspiracy theories and all of that jazz. As always, I'm your host, Kat, with my co-host,
Mocha Leela.
So,
as per usual.
As per usual. And today, we are going to kind of take a much different direction and talk about Husbandos and Waifus.
Yes.
And our favorites amongst the other favorites that we have.
Yeah.
You have a very unique way that we're doing this today.
Yes. So, essentially what we're going to be doing is, I kind of took a little bit of inspiration from, I don't know if anybody knows, like, the Trash Taste podcast.
Yeah.
But it's one of my favorite podcasts, honestly. If you haven't checked it out, I'll probably link it down below as well, so you guys can take a look at it. But, it's just basically like an otaku, like, weeb culture podcast, essentially, which is very, very, similar-esque to ours, but, we're in a different route.
Yeah.
But, definitely take a look at them. They do a lot of, like, 3x3s or whatever, so that's kind of what we're doing. We're doing, like, our Husbandos and Waifus 3x3s.
Yeah.
So we basically picked 9 husbandos and 9 waifus to kind of go over with you guys and, like, tell you guys, like, why it's, like, our favorite husbandos and waifus and why. So, yeah.
Oh, gosh, and this isn't even the full list.
I know.
This is just the people that came to mind.
Yeah, this is just 9 of them. So, obviously, there's a lot more, I would say.
Do you want to go down, like, you want to do one person
let's
at a
do,
time?
like, I want to do, like, 3x3, like, us discuss 3, like, myself discuss, like,
so
3
kind of go
husbandos.
back and forth.
Yeah, and you discuss 3
Sure.
husbandos, and then we'll go back and forth, and then we'll do, like, the waifus and stuff.
I wrote them all down. You think I would just know off the top of my head?
I
actually had to think about it. I usually don't have to think about this kind of thing. I could actually, you know what? No, because I can name the top ones always. I can always be like,
Me too.
Yeah, it's this person and this person.
Yeah, well, like, I actually had to kind of think a little bit because I'm like, okay, well, because, like, you have to think, because we're doing it actually from video games and anime, essentially,
yeah,
is kind of what we decided to do. Both of us don't really know, like, our husbandos and waifus, like, our 3x3, so this is, like, new for us, but we can kind of guess, I'm assuming.
I can tell you probably know at least the top one of the waifu and husbando ranking, but I couldn't tell you, like, you probably won't guess, like, the other people that might be amongst the list. But pretty obvious.
I'm pretty sure I can at least guess at least half of them. I'm gonna say that right now.
Oh, well, we will see.
I will see. I think I have some in my mind, so I'll tell you. I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay. Well, I know I've got, like, a couple in mind. But okay, do you want to start with waifus, or do you want to start with husbandos?
I feel like husbandos. What do you think?
No, that's fine.
Cool.
Let's go. All right.
Uno. Top one. Really top 3.
This is not about to be a surprise to me, like, in any way.
I feel like I know that, like, the top one.
Oh, yeah, my top one is obvious. Like, is it funny that, like, I didn't even order them, like, in the order after that? It was like, I picked him, and then everyone else was just in an order that I thought of them. But I was like, this person is number 1.
Yeah, I feel like, for me, I kind of just, I did my top ones. Yeah, I don't know if you did this as well for your part. Yeah, I feel like I did, like, my top 1 waifu, and, like, my top 1 husbando, but, like, the rest is just kind of mixed in there. So I'm going to tell you that now.
Yeah. It's just
so, I mean, I feel like that's just how a 3x3 should go anyway.
Yeah.
But, anyways, your top 1 is...
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yes.
The top husbando is V.
I had a feeling.
I'm sure this does not shock
From Devil May Cry 5. I will probably show pictures as well. I forgot to say that. I'll probably show pictures of the husbandos and the waifus.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, that's the top one. That was kind of a more recent discovery for me, and I just... First off, I'm a big Devil May Cry fan. I have been since it came out.
Yeah. We talked about Devil May Cry as well, so I think that was like our second episode.
It was the second one.
I think it was our second one, yeah. So check that out if you guys have not already. We kind of dive deep into Devil May Cry.
If you want to see me nerd out about Devil May Cry, like, I go to...
Oh, do you have any... By the way, sorry, side note, we're kind of a little bit derailing. Do you have any, like, honorary mentions as well?
I could think of some
I
at the
have
end.
a couple.
I didn't write them down, but I could think of, like, honorary mentions that I didn't write down. Now that I'm thinking about it. But, so V's, like, the top. I don't know. Yes. He fits that personality that I look for in a character.
Tall goth man.
Tall goth man. Yeah, exactly.
Tall, 6 feet goth man with tattoos. Cool. Anyway.
Just, yeah, there it is.
Well...
There it is.
Yeah.
He's like 6'5" and is like got tattoos, and it's the voice just added to it. His voice actor is phenomenal.
Oh yeah,
that voice actor, like, good freaking job, because that really, I love a good voice. And he's
also attractive too.
The voice just like I saw him and I was like, oh, okay, hello, and then he spoke and I went, oh, hello! Like, and
Hi
it was
there.
It was the nail in the coffin.
Yes.
I was deceased.
Yeah. As I'm sure many of you know, we both thirst over a lot of characters. That's, like, some of our main stuff.
Pretty obvious about. I don't hide. I mean, I have a V figure that's very visible on stream that, like, sits, like, I have him, like, with me. And the amount of people that are just like, that's so cool! And I'm like, yes. That's why I bought it.
Yes.
It's not for the fact... Oh, no.
It's not...
It's not for the fact that I also find him to be attractive. Yeah, he's just... nobody at this point can touch...
That's fair.
Is coming up to that point.
That's
he's
fair.
just...
That's him.
It's him. He's like the...
And he reads poetry and, like...
Oh my god, he does. He's so good.
Yes.
He's so good.
And he has a cane.
Well, the cane wasn't a part of my thought process for this. He does have one.
Yes.
I really enjoyed his playing style, too, in the game, and he was a newer addition, and I don't know. I really liked him. He's kind of like a summoner type character, and I was like, oh my god, I love those types. So he just fit the bill for everything.
And then it's like, V cosplay when?
I'm
ready for it. I'm here.
Maybe someday. That's a lot of tattoos.
It is.
Y'all,
listen, I would help, though.
He's got him here. It's from the neck down. Like, it's ridiculous how much tattoos he has.
I would help with it, though.
I know. Okay.
It's one of these days. Days. Anyways.
So we're naming 3 right off the bat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your
so
second
V's
one.
Number 1. The second one I have listed is Shishomaru from Inuyasha.
That's actually one of my honorary mentions.
So you're gonna see a theme here. There's a theme to I think there's a theme between the waifus and the husbandos for me.
Yeah.
There's a big theme, so I love Shishomaru.
Yes.
I love Inuyasha, too. Inuyasha's probably in my honorable mention.
I'm actually currently wearing an Inuyasha shirt.
Like, he's probably in, like, my honorable mentions, along with, like, is it Koga? Is that his name? The wolf boy? The wolf demon boy? Yeah, Koga. But
Very attractive.
I really love a good villain. We love a bad boy.
We really do. Ooh.
I love a bad boy.
Say no more.
And
please.
I really like white-haired characters.
I know you do. Like, I was, yeah.
But yeah, so Shomaru, yeah.
Well, he's just like, and like his makeup and everything, and it's just
I love his outfit and
the way he carries himself. Oh my. I
love Shishomaru so freaking much.
I will say, you guys, I almost put him up there, but honestly, I think he's just an honorary mention, because, like, he's not, like, any of my top, like, I don't know if he's my top 10. Like, that's the thing. It's just, like...
Oh, he's top 10.
Yeah.
Like, Inuyasha is, like, one of my favorite animes as well, so... But
eventually we are going to be cosplaying from Inuyasha.
The thing is, I'm going to be Inuyasha, not
you are! I'm going to be Kagome, so...
But, like, I have this theme of, like, if there's brothers, it's always the older, smarter, like... Like, they always make the older brother, like, more, like how Dante and Virgil are, like, I always love Virgil. I'm always loved Virgil, too.
Yes.
He had to go in the honorable mentions, because I'm trying to not do multiple characters from the same
thing.
And V already is over him, so, unfortunately, Virgil goes to honorable mentions.
I think I did, I'm trying to think of it, I think I only did for my husbandos, sorry, just a side note, because I want to say this too. I do have ones from the same like anime. Like I have 2 husbandos in the same anime, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
But that's it. That's it. The rest is from different animes for the most part.
Can I also talk about Shishomaru's nails? I love the purple nails.
Yes.
Like his claws. I just, it's the aesthetic of Shishomaru. Just,
I agree. Like his, like, doesn't he have like fur or something? Like fur coaty,
he does.
Whatever. Oh.
And I just, I don't know. I love.
Very attractive.
He's just, he's great.
And there's just the way he carries himself too, I feel. Very good.
Right.
Very good. Third one.
And the third one is Gojo Sensei.
Ah, yes!
Kaisen.
Oh
Listen.
my. No, I agree.
If you have not watched Jujutsu Kaisen, watch Jujutsu Kaisen, because Gojo is, like, just, oh my god, he showed up and I instantly was like, I think everybody's in love with Gojo. You have to have, like, a second favorite character because everyone loves Gojo.
Yes.
Second favorite character is Megumi. I love Megumi.
Is so good.
I love him so much.
He is good.
But because I feel like everybody loves Gojo. But Gojo carries him. He's like, I'm strong and I know it. And I'm like, that's great, sweetie. I love you.
I don't know why, but like, when I saw him first, actually, you know what? I think we're going to go by our like husbandos and then our waifus 3x3. I think I just want you to go through the whole thing.
The whole husbandos?
Yeah, I think so.
You want me to just do all of them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. No, Gojo, though. I want to talk about Gojo Sensei.
Gojo Sensei.
So he appeared, I think in like the second episode?
He's at the very end of episode 2.
Yeah.
But you don't really see much past that until episode 3.
I like immediately loved him as soon as I saw him as well.
Yes.
So I agree. And I think it's just like because he's older. And I don't know, like...
He's, like, our age, which is nice.
He is!
And I loved how, once again, he's very strong, and he knows it, and he's very smart,
yes.
But he's kind of goofy. He's kind of, like, a weird outlier for me, because I usually don't go for, like, the goofy type characters, but I think that it's just the way he carries himself, the way he is, like, as a character in the show.
Yes.
And I do love that you can kind of see the way he changes when it comes to the students as well, and making sure that they're safe and things like that, and yeah, those eyes. That broke me, and oh my gosh.
They're gorgeous.
He's
gorgeous. That's all. And he knows it. Like, I feel like
yeah.
He just knows that he's hot shit. He really just does, and he's powerful.
I'm sure
he is powerful.
He's very powerful. I'm sure that was a pretty obvious one that was also going to be on the list. But this one, I don't know if you know.
The next one
is Kun from Tower of God.
I actually did not know that one. That was not... I wouldn't be so... It's one of those things where I'm not surprised, but at the same time, I didn't think it would be in your 3x3.
I love Kun so much.
He's great.
If you don't know, it's a manhwa, and now which is a Korean manga. It's very good. And there was an anime adaptation. The first season is out. It should be getting a second season, but I saw him in the show. He has very light blue hair. He's, once again, that smart, that sassy, that... Yeah. I'm, like, he's, like, 10 steps ahead of everybody.
Yeah.
And
like, his strategy, like, he's a big strategist, I think.
And he also just has, like, a very interesting kind of backstory that really drew me in, and I'm just like, I really like this character.
Yeah.
So I
agree.
Yeah, no, Kun, but I love Tower of God as well. I think Tower of God is
fantastic.
Such a
good anime.
I actually am breaking one of my rules because there is a waifu from Tower of God as well. I do have a waifu from Tower of God. But I really like this show. The teacher guy from Tower of God.
Oh, gosh, I forget his name.
I know.
But I know who you're talking about.
Is it Lei Roro?
I think so, yeah.
Lei Roro was also a possibility as well. But I just like Kun a bit more. But I really did enjoy Lei Roro as well.
Yes.
But Kun's just that... Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's just like that character that I'm like, oh my god... I feel like a little bit differently than how I feel about, like, the other ones I've mentioned, because, like, I'm, like like, I was just drawn to Kun, and I was just like, that's a big favorite character to me. Yeah, so...
I agree.
I know. I feel like I'm just going through.
No,
okay.
you can, please.
Number
Next
5
one.
might be a one that might... I feel like you would know this. We got Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil.
I had a feeling.
Who?
That
Leon
ass.
S. Kennedy.
That's all I gotta say. That ass go.
Leon S. Kennedy is just... Because I played Resident Evil 4 when Resident Evil 4 came out, and he's the main character.
Yeah.
And he's just... And I recently played the remake of 2.
Yeah.
And it's kind of interesting.
How was that?
It's really good. But seeing him go from, like, baby cop... And then going back and playing 4, and he's like a detective, and he's like so done with everything. And he makes the best puns in 4.
Does he? Oh
and
gosh.
his ass is pretty nice. But he's just the Capcom did so right with him.
They did.
And he is such... Oh no, I know my phone. I don't know, like I feel like Leon is just one of those things that most people... Once again, it's one of those characters that everybody just like... You probably like him to some extent, and I mean, he's just a very attractive person. I love his motives in 2, and what he said, like, he has a line in 2, I don't want to, like, say it to spoil you, but it's like, you get to, like, a specific point, and he says something because something happens, and I'm just like, yeah, no, like, you are, like, a precious good person, and I can't stand it, like... Playing as him was so much fun, too, and...
I can't wait. I'm currently... For those who do not know, I've only played Resident Evil 5. I'm currently going through the Resident Evil series. I'm next playing Resident Evil 6. So, that's why Kat said that, you know, she didn't really want to necessarily spoil anything for me, but...
I've played the 2 remake, I've played 4, and I have played 7 and 8.
Right.
I'm gonna play 1 and 3 this October.
Heck yeah. Spooky time.
Yeah.
Spooky season.
And there's a new Netflix show. I saw what he looked like. He looks so good.
So one of my friends suggested that to me, and I'm like, I haven't really played a lot of Resident Evil, so I don't really know if like that would...
I don't know, like where it
make
jumps
a difference
into or not. I'm not too sure.
That's why I'm kind of scared to, like, watch it, because I don't know where it's at.
But he looks so good, by the way.
He really does.
He looks really good. I was like, damn, they just, every time they make him, he's just, like, keeps, like, it's
now we need a Devil May Cry.
Oh.
We need a Devil May Cry.
Apparently, the people who are making Castlevania are potentially doing, I've heard the rumor that there is a Devil May Cry one in the makes.
I am going to die.
Yeah, me too. I will ascend.
Because not even that, but like Castlevania, if you guys haven't, which is Alucard. Bless. Trevor and Alucard are definite husband, like honorary mentions. I should say.
It's so hard though to hear like Alucard from Castlevania, not think of Alucard from Hellsing.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Well, because it's like very similar, like, I mean, it's like a vampire.
It's a vampire, like, show.
Same thing.
Just like, oh, wow, like, there's this Alucard, and there's that Alucard.
I mean, but if you think about it this way, Castlevania has been around before.
Oh, God,
Hellsing,
Castlevania's a video game. I actually bought, there was a sale on the PSN. I got Symphony of the Night.
Oh, okay.
I got Symphony of the Night.
I got the 30th, and I eventually want to play through the Castlevania series. I have like the 30th anniversary or something edition, I don't know, pack where there's a bunch of them kind of thing. It's kind of like, I got the Street Fighter one as well because I love Street Fighter growing up. But yeah, I'm just, oh god, the people that made the Castlevania though, like the anime, like that's on Netflix, so good, so motherfucking good. There's a new season that's out, and we've been binge watching it, and it's so good, and you know,
nice.
Agreed. I cannot wait if they do like the DMC like one.
I've heard they are
series.
So.
It's gonna be so good, Kat. Please. Anyway, continue.
All right.
Your next
this one I don't think you will guess. This is a new one to me, but he just hit me in the right way. It's Prolo Lucifer from Hunter x Hunter.
See, I've never seen Hunter x Hunter. I have. I've seen an episode or two, but I don't count that.
Prolo Lucifer is like exactly like the other guy, like the above top 3 type guys of like very just smart, powerful, bad guy kind of situation. Yeah. And I saw him and like getting to see like all the episodes so far, because I just got to Greed Island.
Oh, okay.
And getting to see just how he works as a person.
Yeah.
And there's like, it's so hard to describe without like saying anything, because
right.
I don't want to go into detail, but he's such an interesting character, and I was just drawn in, and he just has such interesting powers in the way that he carries himself, and the way he is with his group and things like that. Yeah. And it's just...
See, like, I've always wanted to start Hunter x Hunter.
And he's shrouded in mystery, too. Oh. There's, like, some mystery to him, and I'm just like...
Well, come on. Like, that's the man of mystery. I mean, that...
The man is the mysterious one. Like, yeah, I would love to know, actually. But
yeah, so... I think I know what he looks like. It's... Because I know that some of the characters look like from Hunter x Hunter. And by the way, I'm not saying that I won't watch Hunter x Hunter. I want to watch Hunter x Hunter. It's just like my husband and I tend to like binge like animes together. But like he particularly does not like I think it's like the animation style or something of Hunter x Hunter.
I love it.
I don't know what it is or something, like it's not... I don't know. I don't know what it is for him, but he won't necessarily watch it, but I really want to watch it, so one of these days I plan to sit down and just go by myself, like, watch Hunter x Hunter. But, you know, barely have time for myself, but it's fine. One of these days. Do
it, and if you haven't, yes, good old Crollo Lucifer.
I think I know what he looks like, and he is very, very attractive.
He is very, like, just, he's got that thing about him.
He's got that thing.
All right.
Next one. Is this the last one?
Oh, no, I've got, like, 3 more.
3 more. Yeah, okay. We're going.
Good old Trafalgar Law.
Yes.
The good old One Piece boy. Boy.
Yeah, he is a honorary mention for me as well.
I really liked Zoro for a bit, then we got to the archipelago, and they introduced Law, and I was like, oh, good God.
Please.
Nope, there it is. Tattoo-clad goth-looking guy. And
yes. Oh, God.
Honestly, though, like, watching Law develop as far as I've gotten in One Piece has been wonderful, because, like, he is so different now than when I first met him, and it's...
And he's, I think, because you stopped in, Dressrosa,
I'm still in Dressrosa, so...
Yeah, he's changed a lot even after that, so, in a good way.
And I like that, though, because it's fun to just
really good.
See him be so different and to change and to become who he is.
He's very good.
And he's got the tattoo. Oh, I love his freaking fruit
Devil fruit power.
Yes, I love it. I thought that it was so cool the way he did it. And I was just like... I was entranced.
Shambles.
I was like so entranced by him.
Yeah, he is very... He's very attractive. Agreed.
I was like, oh my goodness.
Perhaps.
And I love his outfits, too. His outfits are so good.
They really... you should see Wano.
I will have to
Wano Law. Oh, I feel like everybody in Wano... I'm going to say this right now. You're hearing it here. Everybody in freaking Wano just looks motherfucking sexy, okay? Everybody looks sexy in Wano. Even, well, not Chopper, but, you know.
Everybody.
But yeah, I mean, Chopper just looks cute. That's just Chopper.
Yeah.
But, like, even freaking Brook looks... he has the drip. He has the drip, okay?
What the fuck is drip?
You've never seen the drip? The drip pose? Oh my god. I'm gonna put it up right here.
What the hell is wait,
I need to show you this drip pose. I'll show you after.
I don't even know what that means.
It's like,
I don't even know what that means.
God, it's like the, you've never seen the meme?
No.
Like the drip pose? Oh my god. So it's like the guy going like this. Like, you know like the I had to do it to him pose?
I guess, yeah.
But like, it's like that, but like they're in really fancy ass clothing. Like, really, like, nice looking clothing. That's drip. Yeah. and then the pose is basically had to do it to him kind of pose. Yeah.
What do I miss?
I'll have to show you after the podcast.
So fucking much on the internet. Jesus God.
It's true. But yeah, the drip pose.
All right.
I don't even know how we got there.
I don't know.
But
you said something about Brooke.
Oh, Brooke. Yeah, he has the drip. Yeah.
Right.
And Wano. Anyway.
All right, so. But yes, Trafalgar Law.
Yes, Law is very, very sexy, and he is on my honorable mention as well.
My beautiful, my man's. All right. Vincent Valentine.
I had a feeling. Another goth man. Vampire man.
What did I say, y'all? There's a trend. I don't very mess sexy. Around.
Very
if they
sexy.
exist, I find them, okay? I will hunt down Vincent every time I play 7.
Me too.
I will always go get him. I will use him.
Why wouldn't you go get this man?
Some people don't know he exists. If it's your first playthrough, you don't know he's there.
It's so funny because even in my first playthrough of 7, because I didn't really know Vincent Valentine, and I didn't know he was going to be there. Valentine. I just kind of stumbled across him.
I mean...
And I'm happy that I did, because he's a heavy hitter in 7.
He can be if you do things right. The only thing that is his beast forms are not controllable, so a lot of people give him that. But honestly, I cannot wait to see him in the remake. I bet he's gonna be so good because his Advent Children.
Oh yes,
so good. And I love. He is voiced by Steve Blum, who is a great voice actor, and he was voiced by him in Advent Children, and it just fit him. Yes. I don't know what it is. I think there's if you do play 7 and you actually go hunt down his weapon, so there's quite a story. He does fit in a lot more than people realize.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, I had a weird connection to Vincent, and then I never played Dirge of Cerberus. I've seen the cutscenes for Dirge of Cerberus. It's not a good game by any means, but it's for Vincent, and it really just deep dives a little bit more about Vincent and things like that.
Okay, but I didn't even know that there was a game for.
Yeah, it's called Dirge of Cerberus. It was a PS2 game.
Right.
You played as Vincent.
Okay.
It is not very good from what I've heard. I never got to play it, but I've heard that the gameplay is overall it's not good. But I mean, Vincent's there. So, but yeah, I had to throw a Final Fantasy character in there somewhere. Yes. I mean, and here's the hard part too, because I've still got so there could be Final Cloud, Fantasy. There could be Sephiroth, Zack could be. It's so hard. I could have made the entire list Final Fantasy characters, but I was like, no, I have to be diverse.
I do have I have 2 husbandos from an anime and 2 husbandos from Final Fantasy, but different Final Fantasies. So I just went the different Final Fantasy route. So I'm just letting y'all know.
I also love his outfit and the very just way he is, and I kind of like.
He's also mysterious.
Yeah, there's a big theme here. Wow. Except Gojo. I think Gojo's the only... Maybe Gojo and Leon are the only 2 that are such outliers amongst my men. Because Leon is not... Really...
Well, I mean, Gojo Sensei also has the white hair theme. So, I mean...
Yeah. But other than Leon that,
he just has a nice ass. Okay.
He's blonde. He's a cutie. I love him so much. Mm-hmm. But yeah. Alright. This last one you don't know.
Okay.
It's Therion from Octopath Traveler.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I need to play more Octopath. I've met him, so I know who he is.
Where's the nearest tavern?
I need to play it, though. I need to finish it. He is good.
I started out with Primrose, which is the dancer.
Oh, she's so good.
And then
her backstory, though.
Yeah. But then the next person I picked up was Therion.
Oh, yeah. He's
or
good.
Therion. I don't never know how to pronounce his name. But,
I feel like it's tomato. But,
I picked him up, and he's, a thief, and he has, white hair, and he's kind of got, that attitude. Yeah. And then, you kind of dive into his backstory, and you realize it's so much more heartbreaking with some things, and I'm like...
Also tragic beans for Cat, apparently.
And yeah, that's pretty typical of me as well. And I'm like, really? Mm-hmm. Really? And then I'm just sitting there, and he's so good, and it's fun to watch the interactions between them all, and he's just such a mystery, and then you realize that there's just more to that, and why he is the way he is, and I'm just like, I can't. You are just...
Yeah.
You're so good.
He is.
Honorable mention to my Final Fantasy XIV Husbando Thancred, I love you.
Yes.
Another white-haired character. Yeah, that's the theme.
It's
white-haired.
It's
well, sometimes it's either that or black-haired characters. There's like no one.
Or Gothman. Or, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, those was kind of on that line. But Amric for me, for Final Fantasy XIV, just as an FYI, I didn't want to put a lot of Final Fantasy.
That's hot. Listen, Thancred is hot guy.
That's
hot guy.
And then we have Hot Elf Boyfriend.
Yes, Amric is Hot Elf Boy. I have named the men of Final Fantasy XIV with very dumb. We have Hot Guy, Hot Elf Boyfriend, Hanzo Daddy is Hien.
Yes!
Ariane
Hien's so good.
Ariane J is a poet boyfriend.
And we have Cat Man.
What did I call him? Cat boyfriend. I think that was it.
Cat boyfriend.
I got less creative as time went on. I'm sorry. But, like, yeah, I was like, oh my god, it's Hot Guy. And then we went with it. And then I met Amric, and I was like, Hot Elf Boyfriend. And then I met Hien, and I was like, it's Hanzo Daddy.
Yes. But anyway. Cool. Any other honorable mentions?
Kakashi Sensei.
Yes.
But I put Gojo.
Yeah.
Because it's like they're the same person, but Kakashi Sensei. I'm trying to think. Any other honor? I'm sorry, Yuki Soma. I still love you, I swear. Yuki Soma, I love
me.
Yuki Soma, I still love you. Do not worry.
Yuki is great.
Yuki's my...
It's Kyo for me.
Freaking love Yuki.
I've cosplayed Kyo, actually.
I would cosplay Yuki.
Recently.
But what are we doing, Phil? Okay, but that is it.
That is it?
That is me for now on the boyos.
On the husbando side.
Yes.
So for me, I don't think it's a fucking surprise, and I would be surprised if you'd be surprised about this.
Oh no, I can't wait.
Number one, obviously Sanji of One Piece.
Whoa, I had no idea.
It's not like I have a shrine behind you or anything of this man.
There you go.
Oh god, I've loved him since, I've seen him. Honestly, he kind of popped out, and I was like, who is this man?
That's how I felt about OV, though. Like, you appeared, and I'm like, hello.
It's like, hi there.
When you sit back, and then you're like, oh, I'm very interested. Like,
I'm very...
The V stands for very interested. Thank you, Anessa, for that.
Thank you, your past self.
No, that wasn't me. That was all Anessa had said it. Anessa had put very interested, and I just read it. I'm like, I am very interested.
Yeah. It's good. But yeah, no, it's no surprise. This man is very flirtatious, obnoxious, very... but he, like, is so wholesome at the same time. Like, he is a very, very much a simp. And
no.
we love that.
Simps for the simp. You simp for the king of simps.
I do, and guess what? It's called mutual simping. Okay, anyway. I could talk all about it. But, yeah, no, this man, simps, but, like, at the same time, like, he just wants to give all his love to somebody, and, like...
Maybe
and
someday.
He's just so, like, sweet about it. He's a gentleman, and I don't know, like, he just, I could go on and on about this man, but I'm not about to do that, but
maybe
I don't know.
And
I'm also, I don't know why, I like the blonde men. I'm very much a blonde man. Or the redheads.
I told you we have themes here. I got the white-haired or the black-haired ones with definitely... Oh, we are, like, total opposites.
For the most part.
Yeah.
There's a couple that we both agree on. Like, I agree for sure for V.
Yeah.
Law as well. And,
it's
like,
like,
Vincent Valentine and things.
Vincent Valentine.
But yeah, no. I think for sure Sanji, and then it's just, like, his I don't know. I have a thing for eyebrows, too. Like, I don't know why. Okay,
He's
yeah.
got
curly brows. Listen, I don't know. It's...
He got curly cute eyebrows.
He does. But it's
go like this, and I'm
cute.
like, what is
He's
going on here?
so cute. Oh my god. And I think he's adorable. I just find him so cute. But then and then he becomes sexy, and then I'm just like Zoro shows off his chest all the time, but Sanji barely does. And when he does, I'm like, please. Anyway, all right. I'm done with this. Anyway, so that's Sanji. If you didn't know that already by now, especially if you hang around my Twitch channel, and I would say the same thing for you about V. If you don't hang out of our Twitch channels, you would probably pretty much immediately recognize that our favorites are
Somebody
V
raid
and
me because their
Sanji.
community wanted to see my V figure. They knew I had it. They're like, they wanted to see the V figure, and I went,
see,
he is.
and here's the thing. You already have a freaking emote for your husbando. I don't have a freaking emote of Sanji. I'm really disappointed in myself. I still need to get one. I don't know why I haven't gotten one. I got one of Not before and a freaking Moogle before. Sanji, but anyway. Eventually. Eventually.
Okay.
But anyway.
Number 2.
Number 2 is Gojo Sensei.
Gojo Sensei. Wow, I was not expecting this. I know it's the same reasons I said.
Honestly, we've already pretty much went through Gojo Sensei, but the same things apply. I don't know. It was really, like, I just didn't expect his eyes to be... I didn't expect to see his eyes ever.
Nobody told me.
Like, okay, hold on. So, like... I liked him since the beginning, since he popped in, and he was just kind of like, whatever. I loved him. I was like, oh, you're my favorite character of the series. Like, I love you. However, then as time went on, and then you fucking see his eyes, I could not. I was like, all right, husbando. So, there we go. Top husbando.
So I watched it with Robert and Anessa over Discord, and I felt same thing. I saw him, and I was like, oh my god, he's like, there he is. Look at him go. And then, like, we binge watched till that episode. Like, Robert made me stay on to watch it till this episode. And they showed me, and you just can hear my soul over Discord, like, leave my body.
Good.
Like, I literally, like, the sound I made, like, my soul left my body, and they're like, are you okay? I'm like, I am not okay.
He is just...
Everybody just loves Gojo Sensei, and just... Same.
And then there's just the teacher. I don't know, I like hot teachers, okay?
Yeah.
I like hot senseis. Oh my god. Which brings me to the next one, which is Kakashi Sensei. Like, okay, so, like, I have simped for, Kakashi Sensei since, like, the beginning of Naruto for the most part, and I was just like, oh my god.
Random Naruto honorable mention is Itachi.
Oh, yes. Yes, actually, I'm planning to do, like, a very, like, I don't know, closet cosplay of Itachi, but yes.
I love Itachi.
He is so good. Yes, he is another husbando.
Itachi Uchiha is good.
I really like him and, like, Sasori. Like, those two those two from, those are my
I quite like
favorite.
Deidara.
Deidara's cool.
I quite
Deidara's
like Deidara.
Cool, yeah.
But tell us about Kakashi
Sensei. I mean, again, the very sexy, like, sensei.
Who's the other older teacher from Jujutsu Kaisen? The blonde-haired guy.
Nanami! Oh my good lord!
I forgot to say
honorable mention to him because, and not even that, but, like, he's also just such a fucking mood.
He's such a good character.
He's a good character. He's sexy as hell. He is very sexy.
He showed up too, and I was just like, okay, yes.
Yeah, yes, he is very...
And then you hear him talk about Gojo, and then you're just like, it's like Might Guy and Kakashi, but reversed.
Yes.
Because, like,
Nanami
is, like...
not as obnoxious as Might Guy.
Like, their personalities are switched, but other than that... Yeah. But anyways, yes, Kakashi Sensei.
Kakashi Sensei, just, I don't know, like, I'm also, like, he's also, like, kind of a little bit of a perv. Like, I don't know!
No, he is.
I find that attractive. I don't know why. Honestly, it's the same for Sanji. He's a perv. I know he is, but, like, I don't know. I still like it anyway. It's like, it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. And then it's just like, he is just so hot. Like, his eyes are just, I don't know. There's just something about Kakashi, especially, that I saw, and I was like, oh, okay, all right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I love the mystery that was around Kakashi for such a long time.
Me too. And he's just like, yes.
Thank you, Kakashi-san. Number 4, let's go!
Okay, so number 4 for me is Virgil.
Of course.
So, it took me a moment. I really love V. I fucking love that man. I very much, well.
You know, I also really quite enjoy V.
I don't know, for Virgil, I mean,
hello.
It's probably the same reasons that you also love Virgil.
Well, I was a Virgil girl for a long time.
Yeah, I know.
I have been for a long time, and then they introduced me, and I was just like,
hello.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Hello? No, I think for me, it's like, Virgil, gosh, I agree. When he slicked his hair back.
That part in 3 gets me every time.
Please.
That part
I was like,
3.
I was simping, and I did not expect to simp, because I was like, he's the brother of Dante. I'm
older brother.
I don't know. Okay, so, like, it's not that I don't love Dante. I love Dante.
I love Dante. Throw him in the honorable mentions.
Yes, honorable mentions.
Put Nero there,
Dante
too.
And Nero.
They're all
sexy.
Just throw the whole DMC cast in there.
But no, I think it was just that. Motivation. Motivation time. But I don't know. I think it was just that, and just the way he carries himself as well. Yeah, I did. The way he carries himself as well, and just like, I feel like his backstory is.
Don't do this to me.
I know, but like, I don't know. I felt like he was just. I'm gonna say this now. I'm sorry. I'm a very much a Virgil fan. I feel like he has more of a. I feel like he's a more interesting character than Dante. Gasp. No, I don't know. I feel like he went through a lot. He went through more than Dante. He definitely did. And just the weight that he had to carry.
Yeah.
And the shit he had to go through, and just.
He goes through a lot.
He really does. And I don't know, just something about its outfit, just...
I really like
the blue, blue suit thing.
Like Yamato,
oh my
his
God.
sword.
His sword is so good.
It's such a cool, weapon.
Everything to me, I was like, please, take me to...
They said judgment cut me. Actually, I said that, but, same.
Please, I
think I said that, on your stream. I was like, you can judgment cut me. And then everyone was like, are you okay? I'm like, no.
So
listen, I know that's a mood for everybody else who's a Virgil fan.
I don't know.
You know how hard it is, to not put Virgil on the list for me, though?
I know.
But V is there, and I'm like, I can't, because V is above Virgil for me, so I'm not going to put both.
But he's Virgil... an honorable mention.
Oh, yeah.
If
always.
Not, probably in your 9x9 for 3x3, but also
didn't
want to,
Just was trying to give a little diversity to
your list.
Yeah.
My next one, though, is Balthier.
Yeah, no, yeah.
It's the leading man for me.
The leading man?
The leading man for me. I don't know. I just remember him, and his fucking voice is velvet.
It's the damn voices
It's velvet. Time. His aesthetic, he's a sky pirate, please. He's also got, like, the highlights, the blonde highlights, so it's, it's also the blonde for me a little bit,
It's the blonde for me.
No, but, like, honestly, like, he's just such a good and well-written character. Honestly, if it wasn't for Fran and Balthier, and Ash for me, I don't think I would like Final Fantasy XII as much as I do.
Sorry, husband needed me to.
Oh, you're fine, you're fine. But no, it's just like, and like his gun, like, I don't know. I have a thing for guns, okay. I have a thing, I don't know, anyway. His gun. But then, like, his, like, aesthetic, I like steampunk, okay? I very much, and that's gonna be a trend for basically my husbandos, because you'll see I do like another character that looks very steampunky. I like steampunk. I think it's super cool. If you don't know what steampunk is, it's kind of like older style, but like mixed with like new technology. Is this kind of what it is? Yeah. But like the clothing is so freaking cool from it. Like, you got top hats, you got like freaking goggles, you got like I'm gonna probably show a couple pictures here to just kind of show like what it looks like for people that have no idea what it is. Yeah. It's a style. A lot of it is a style, but like you can get like, I don't know, it's like trains and stuff. Like I don't know. It's a really cool style, and I particularly love it. So he very much fit that aesthetic as well, and I don't know. Again, it's the voice for me as well, and he's just so good. Like, I don't know. I don't know how everybody feels about Final Fantasy XII. I loved Final Fantasy XII, but like I think I loved it more because of Fran and Balthier.
Fran and Balthier definitely give it more points for me.
Yes.
There were things I didn't like about it, but like they definitely added to it.
Yes. I feel like if they weren't there, I wouldn't love it as much as I do.
Yeah, I do think it would not be, I don't know, it wouldn't be the same.
No.
To me.
No.
Without them.
No. So, and then my next husbando is Child from Genshin Impact.
Zhongli, honorable mention. You said Genshin.
Yes, we're talking about Genshin. And my honorable mentions are for Diluc. I also really love Diluc and Albedo.
Yeah,
those are my honorable mentions for the males.
Zhongli and Zhao.
Zhao.
Zhongli and Zhao. Again, honorable mentions.
But Child, for me, when I kind of knew about like his backstory and things like that, and I don't know, like also he's a redhead, so like I immediately go to, I don't know. It's the blondes and the redheads for me. You'll see.
No, I get it though. Like, I really liked him, and it was really difficult to not want to pull on him the first time because after his banner was Zhongli's banner, right? And I preferred Zhongli. Yes. So I did get him the second time around. I did end up pulling Child off of his banner the second time they had the banner up.
Yes.
No, yeah.
I don't know. And then it's just like the way, again, he carries himself. And I also really just love flirtatious men. I don't know. I just love flirtation. He is a big flirt. Sanji's a big flirt. I feel like Balthier's also a big flirt.
What?
I listen. And then Gojo is definitely a flirt. And Kakashi is too. So like I like the flirtatious men. I really do. I like big flirts.
Just like the boring.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just that and his aesthetic and just the way he said, "Hey, girl." I like his voice actor too. Big props to was Griffin? Yeah, Griffin. He's great. I freaking love him, and he is just such a gem in the Genshin community, and he's on TikTok and everything, and he's honestly, he's kind of carrying the Genshin Impact, like him and Karina Bodinger, that voices Paimon, is also kind of carrying like the Genshin community. They're great, honestly. Everybody on TikTok that's a voice actor from the Genshin Impact community is amazing. So, but yeah, so child for me, Diluc as well as honorary mention, and Delbedo for me. Again, the redheads and the blondes. So, but my next one is actually from Boku no Hero. I didn't expect to love this man as much as I do, but it's Hawks. It's Hawks.
Oh, Hawks!
I really love Hawks. I didn't expect to love him as much as I do. And it's so funny because my husband's like, I don't like Hawks. And I'm like, yeah. It's just like, I don't know. Again, he's flirtatious. He knows what he wants. And I think that's also kind of what I like, is I like confident people that, like, know what they want. You know what I mean? I don't know. So he's very confident. I really like that about him. He strives to be the best that he can. And I really like that. Again, he's a blonde man. So seeing the trend. I don't know. And I don't know. I also just like heroes. Like, I love, like, people, like, saving the day. Like, that's the same for Sanji. Like, he saves the day, like, quite frequently. He's kind of like a hero, I guess of the Straw Hat crew. I mean, like, the gosh, why can't I think about it? The Monster Trio, you know what I mean? Like, they're like the heroes of the group. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I think it's Hawks for me. I don't know. I don't really have anybody else that I necessarily, like, I guess sim for Boku no Hero, but it's really Hawks for me. I was debating on putting him up here, but I've grown to love him more, as, like, time has passed. So my next one is technically from, it's still from the same anime, it's One Piece, and I really love Sabo.
Oh, yeah, Sabo.
Sabo is really great. I love this man, and again, he has the steampunk aesthetic. So, it was kind of a no-brainer because he was also blonde, and honestly, he was just so well-written as well, and his backstory and everything made me fall in love with him, and honestly, like, him and Koala are like my OTP. They're my ship forever until I die. But yeah, I really like him. I love his character. I love just how he reacts to things. Every time that I see him, I get so happy, and his powers are really cool, and I also like fire daddies. I don't know. I like people. I love fire daddies. I love husbandos that use, like, a fire ability, I guess. So, like, Sanji being one of them, and, like, fire daddies.
I was not expecting to hear the words fire daddy.
Anyways, so that's Sabo for me. My last one is Reno from Final Fantasy VII.
Saw that coming.
Because, alright, so, like, this man popped out, and, like, okay, so I've actually loved him since, like, the remastered, because that's what I played, was the remastered version of 7. There's still blocks, but, I still loved Reno. I loved his character. Again, I feel like I love the obnoxious men as well, and I don't know. It's just he's just so attractive. I don't know, to me, he's also, like, a redhead, and I'm very much into redheads, as you guys know, and I just, like, I don't know, Advent Children also changed me, and I was like, oh, your eyes are freaking gorgeous, like, you just look so good, and, like, I don't know, I also like men in suits.
Yeah, that's always good.
So, like, him, I don't know, like, he's not necessarily in a suit, but he kind of is, like, in a dress shirt, and, like, he's just, I don't know, and just, like, the way he carries himself, and he's just kind of, like, also a bad boy, and I really like that as well. And he just, I think since the remake came out, and he had his titties. He's got a rack, man. But anyway, so that, I don't know, and then, like, he's just so good. I don't know. So him, and then honorable mention to Vincent Valentine. Honorable mention to Axel from Kingdom Hearts for me, because that's, like, my favorite character of Kingdom Hearts. I'm trying to think of other honorable mentions for men. I pretty much kind of said it as we were kind of going along, but
yeah.
I think that's pretty much it for honorable mentions for me for men. So now we're going to go to the waifus. So, Kat, take it away.
All right.
I'm excited for all these waifus.
All right. So, the number one lady who has my heart.
I know who this is.
I bet nobody knows who this is. It's good old Tifa.
I knew
Lockhart.
I knew it. I was like, following up from Reno.
Listen, that's
yes.
my queen.
No,
I've loved her
is.
since I played the OG. The way she is, the way she cares about everybody, the way she is vulnerable, the way she's so willing to just keep going and just, oh my god, and just
punch me, please.
Yeah, there's
Kick
that
me.
too.
Yep.
And I loved seeing how they incorporated her fighting style into the remake, keeping that martial arts style for her, and she's just...
Her aesthetics, too, are just so good.
She's so good. She's just good. She's overall so
strong, good. Badass, cute as hell, like, sexy woman. Yes.
Yeah. That's never changed for me. Yep. I have always loved Tifa.
Sexual awakening.
I mean...
yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah, I can't say anything. Like, I literally can't say anything else about
her.
There's nothing really else I can say about Tifa. Just, that's it. That's it.
Next one.
Good old Nico Robin from One Piece. My other queen. I remember seeing her and I liked her aesthetic, like the way she looked, but I wasn't super sure about her.
Yes.
Because of when you first meet her.
Yeah.
But I kept watching, and, you know, after the arc that she gets introduced to, like, and everything changed. Yeah. Water 7 probably really is the point that drew me in for her.
God, Robin.
Because...
I know.
The way that it just all, like, the way you see her be, and then the big shift for her when things really do rely on her to make that shift.
Yes.
And then just seeing how much happier I feel like she's been since then, and just, she's changed so much. I think her power is super cool.
Oh, yeah.
I love the way...
She's so strong, too. Like, actually so strong. Anyway.
She's very powerful. I love most of her outfits are so much fun.
They're aesthetically pleasing.
And she carries her... And I love the way she, like, jokes around with everybody.
Yes!
In, like, her own little way. Like, she has, like, her little way that she jokes, and I'm just like,
Yes.
I love you.
And she's like, I don't know, she's book smart, and she's just so, and she likes, like, weird, cute things. I think that's the cutest thing.
She does. She does.
She's great.
I apologize for the amount of Final Fantasy women on this one. That was very hard.
Why should you ever apologize for Final Fantasy women?
That was not an easy thing to...
I understand that.
All right. So this one is another Tower of God character. This is Yuri Jihad, the princess, the very strong
Oh, God, she's
princess.
So pretty, yes.
She shows up at the beginning, and she just... I thought she was so cool, and I don't know a whole lot about her, unfortunately.
Well, yeah,
because Tower of God is... Well, I need to sit down and read more of the manhwa, but she... From what I saw of her and just how... I love how she questions things because she's so not sure, but her loyalty to things...
Yes.
It's very interesting to see. And then I just remember somebody judged, like, how powerful she really could be, and she just stomped them.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to learn more about her. I wish I could like give more of it, like, what I could, but she came to mind because I liked her the minute I saw her, because when she enters and she sees what's going on at the beginning, and she's just kind of like, I don't know about this, but I'm gonna let this go because I'm interested. Doesn't try to stop it. It's just like, yeah, I'm gonna see what happens here, and I love that. I loved that about her. I loved how interesting she is. Yeah. Like I said, I wish I could say more, but really that's it. That's
pretty much all you know. Yeah, but she's cool. Next one.
My Kingdom Hearts queen, Aqua.
Oh, yes.
Aqua's story and Birth by Sleep literally just hit me. Mm-hmm. And I think the thing, without going too detailed, is as I love how she is with Ventus and Terra. She's like their little rock that they both need. She's like this, she's like that figure for them that they both need. Yes. And watching her go through everything and just... I remember... Because I did like Kairi when I saw Kairi.
I love Kairi. I love Kairi.
But I think seeing Aqua... Yeah. Aqua was more of that role model when I was younger that I was kind of looking for. So she's always stuck with me. I love how powerful she is. And just... Yeah. I also love all of her, like, little moves that she does in Birth by Sleep. She does it so gracefully. The way she cartwheels when she dodges is so good.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah, it's hard to go into detail because I don't want to spoil things for people.
For people, yeah.
So, if you know, you know. My girl.
If you know, you know.
The girl, like, if you don't know, play the series and you
will
find out.
Play Kingdom Hearts regardless, please. Anyways.
All right. My first one that you wouldn't see coming is Rose from Legend of Dragoon.
I don't know. I actually don't. I don't know Legend of Dragoon.
So I'm about to finish this game, but Rose is a pretty early on character that you get, and she's a lot like a lot of the ladies on this list, a very strong, powerful person, but has a very interesting backstory of things, and a lot of that has come to light for me very recently. Like, I've learned a lot of her backstory, and I was like, oh, well... shit. Mm-hmm. That's not good. And then it just... And I love, like, the way she talks to people, because she's trying so hard, I feel like, to not be attached to people. And you watch her just have such a tough time not doing it. And I'm trying not to say things.
Right.
But it's just the way she is, like... It's another way, like, the way she carries herself, the way she cares about the people around her. Yes. It's one of those things where I can't go into full detail. Yeah. Because I would rather you play the game and get to really know her. But
I want to play the game now. Like, it's since a lot of fun. Been telling me how it's been.
It's a really fun game, and she shows up, like, right at the beginning, so you really get to see her a lot. Yeah. And... I love her. I think she's great. She's very strong, too. Very, very powerful.
We love that.
Lady. All right.
Next.
Mitsuri from Persona 3.
Yeah. I still need to play Persona 3. I need to play, like... I need to finish Persona 4 Golden. Yeah. I really do. I need to play through Royal. Because I haven't played through Royal, but I've played Persona 5. But
Persona 3, also honorable mention to my boy Akihiko. I love you too, don't worry, but he's from P3. Honorable mention to my boy.
I also love GA, sorry, side note. Very side note. Anyway.
But Persona 3 was my first Persona game, and really my big introduction to that and the Shin Megami Tensei games. So, but she is...
And Makoto, my queen, sorry.
And she is the book-smart, older student that is just so super strong. Yes. I loved her in Akihiko immediately. And I just... she's so... Like, I love her persona. I love the way she is. She has that attitude about her of, like, she's very, very smart and knows how to talk to people and is very knowledgeable in a lot of things, but she also cares a lot about, like, her friends.
Yeah.
And, like, another theme. I love a good, strong lady that is just also knows how to have compassion for other people.
Yes.
And she's just, once again, it's so hard to say things without going into full details. So play Persona 3. It's about 80 hours. It's not as long as, like, it's not as long
as, like, Persona 4 Golden or, like, Persona 5.
Yeah, it's not as long, but it's still, like, worth the play and everything. And I love how they all work together. But she was just the one where I was like, you are gonna be here.
Yes.
You are on this team.
Yes.
You don't leave.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. Same with Akihiko. Like, I could not. Like, love him too. Good God. I feel bad that I can't go into super detail with a lot of these characters. These are a lot more video game characters than anime characters, but...
Yeah. I feel that. I understand.
I'm sorry that these last ones are like Final Fantasy, but... Alright, first Final Fantasy lady is Lulu from 10.
Yes.
My built queen. Listen, I love a good... Lulu is like a goth queen. She's got... I love that she's a black mage. I love a good mage character.
She just is so strong.
She's like oh my gosh, you teach her like some of the move, like the later sphere grid moves, and she is very strong. I hate getting Onion Knight for her though, because you have to dodge the lightning and the thunder planes. But you know, I do have it on my most recent playthrough. I got it for her. I remember meeting her though, because you know, you go to Besaid and you meet everything, and she's just so sassy in the way that she is. But, like, she comes off so strongly to a lot of people. But what you don't realize is that she's just so concerned for everything that is happening around her. And these people are a lot younger than I think you realize. Yeah. They're not that old. They just look like they are.
Yeah. I wonder how old Lulu is. I
don't know how old her and Waka are at this point in time.
Because I know they're older than, like, Yuna. I feel like they're older than Yuna and Titus.
But I don't know how much more older they are.
Right.
I don't think it's by much. But I know when I first saw her, I wasn't super sure, because the way she kind of carried herself was kind of like a hard ass. Like, she was just a hard ass about everything.
Right.
And then, like, a few scenes happen, and you're just like, oh, you are scared of, like, things to come. You do have, like, all this compassion. It's just really hard because of the events that transpired around you prior.
Right.
And, yeah, so I just... It's hard not to love her. Yeah. She's really strong. She's great. I love her development and seeing that game is so good.
It is a really good game. It's my favorite. One of my faves.
It's a damn good one.
Yeah. And just talking about Final Fantasy X-3?
Yeah.
Isn't there talks of that?
I think it's, like, more of a huge rumor than anything else. I don't know how, like, big of a thing this is actually going to be. All right. I got two more ladies.
Let's go.
All right. Payne from Final Fantasy X-2.
Yeah.
Very similar lady to... Like, honestly, without going into super detail with the game, very similar reasons with Payne. I mean, they're very similar characters.
Yes.
Except Payne is like a more of a Dark Knight kind of character. And that's kind of the dress sphere I used for her most of the time. Was the Dark Knight.
Oh, yeah.
She's very good at it. But I remember meeting her, and it was like, well, who are you? Mysterious, like, kind of goth lady. And it's just, I love seeing her, like, because it's kind of like at first you think she's like a hard ass, but then you see her with Yuna and Riku, and you're just like, oh, like, you do love being with them, and, like, yeah, because I know how peppy, like, the other two are, and she's just like, oh my god, but, like, you love being with them.
Yeah, you just love the goth women that love, or have big compassion.
Yeah.
Have a lot of, love.
Yeah, because
behind it.
And you can see with Payne, too, that, she really does enjoy being with them. It just doesn't always come off
that way.
In the way that... Yeah.
But you can tell. You can tell.
Same reasons for Lulu, basically.
Yeah.
And then I have to bring in my precious bunny lady, Fran.
Ah, Fran.
My good Viera bunny lady. What would have mentions be without Balthier and Fran?
Yes.
But my last one is Fran from Final Fantasy XII. Basically the same range since you merely mentioned Balthier. She's a strong lady. Honestly, those two just as a pair could be an answer.
So good.
Because I can't see, like, the way they play off of each other. Mm-hmm. Because, like, he says something and she looks at him like, did you really just say that? Like, he's, like, the more goofy, like, like, flirtatious one. And she's just like, really? What are you doing? And I just, I love, like, the introduction of, like, the Vieira.
Oh, and God, it's so good.
She just, I loved her outfit. I thought
she's just so neat looking.
Yeah, she's a very pretty character. I was immediately mesmerized by her and Balthier.
Her, like, I don't know what it was, but, like, her hair.
Her hair is gorgeous.
Her fucking hair, her freaking, outfit is just stunning. Like, it's not practical. It's not a practical, but it's beautiful.
You don't have to be practical.
No.
I also love, it's again, the little claws.
The nails, yeah.
I honestly really like the weird, like they have like little pointy feet. I think that's so, like, I love the attention to detail that the Vieira have.
Yes. Very cool.
So, yeah, but that's the waifu list. That's it. It was
any other honorable mentions for waifus?
Oh, gosh.
Sailor Mars.
Oh, yeah. Sailor Mars. My queen from
Sailor
when
Moon.
I was very young. It's so hard to think now, like, on the spot. I feel like I was kind of doing it once again throughout. I'll throw Riku and Yuna into there. Honestly, Riku. I love them too.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know, Devila and Popola, throw them in there. I feel like for whatever reason, I have found it easier to like more female characters in video games than anime for some reason, and I don't know if that's just because it's a little difficult for the women in anime to be portrayed in the way that I like.
Yeah.
The ones that, or they're just not really there. Like, they're not like a big part. And so it's really hard to find them or get attached.
Yeah. That's understandable. Yeah. That's understandable.
Now let's see.
Oh gosh. Okay, so my list. Okay, top.
I don't know if I know the top waifu. And
it's Makoto Kino, which is Sailor Jupiter.
Okay, no. Now I know. Yeah.
It is Sailor Jupiter from Sailor Moon. I tell you, she is my sexual awakening.
Understandable.
I remember seeing her, and, like, she's one of the late, okay, so, like, I wanted to be her. Like, that is what I wanted to be. I used to have really long hair, so, like, I would, like, so, like, when I was growing up, my friends around me, we were watching Sailor Moon together. That was, like, one of my first anime. And, you know, they pretended that one of them loved Mars, so, like, they always pretended like they were Mars, right?
Yeah, I remember doing that as a kid.
Yeah, like, we were around the school ground, like, pretending, you know, like, you know, makeup, you know what I mean? Like, we pretended like we transformed and, like, became, like, you know, the Sailor Scouts, you know? One of my other friends loved, you know, Usagi, so, like,
Yeah.
So
you were always Jupiter.
And I was always Jupiter. So I always, like, tied my hair up in, like, a little ponytail, like, back then. Oh yeah. It was super cute. And I remember seeing her, and I think it's because, okay, for me, for women, for me, it's either really, really cute girls or the really strong females that are extremely, extremely kind. Are extremely kind. It is. I mean, that's what it is. Yeah. And that's what Makoto is. She is extremely, extremely strong, but she is super, super kind.
She is.
And that's, like, what I wanted to be when I grew up. You know what I mean? She was a very big role model for me because she was... I think it's just because she was so strong, and she was like...
I mean, that's how I felt about Tifa, though.
Yeah.
So that's how I felt about Tifa.
Right,
so I understand.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It's just that, for me, her aesthetic is very much, I love, my favorite colors are green and pink, so so she basically, like, that is her color scheme, like, she's green and pink. I really liked her power, like, the, you know, thunder, like, the lightning, you know what I mean? I really just, which is so funny because she's extremely tall, and typically I'm not really, like, completely into tall women, but, like, for some reason for her, like, I don't know, I was fine with it, you know what I mean? So I was we actually cosplayed Sailor Moon. There's Sailor Scouts. You know, I cosplayed Sailor Jupiter, and you cosplayed Mars. And I was really scared of cosplaying her because she was so tall, and I'm really, really small. I'm like 5'2". So, like, but, you know, honestly, it was worth it. It was completely worth it. And I really truly just love her, and like I love that she is a really good cook as well. I love food, you know what I mean? I'm a big foodie, so like obviously like Sanji is my top husband. He's a big cook, right? And Makoto like really cooks really well anyway. So like that is why for her. And then my second one is Yuna from Final Fantasy X. Again, another strong female character that is super fucking kind.
She really is.
She's a very strong lady that is super kind, and she, you know, goes through through the unimaginable.
Oh Jesus, yeah, she does. Good God.
You know, I kind of put a little reference to Hamilton in there, if you guys know what Hamilton is, anyway. But no, she just stands up for what she believes in. She cares so much about her friends and her family, and she cares so much about her people. And I don't know, I also just really like the princess types, too. I just really like the strong fucking princess types, and you'll know, like, as I kind of go down the list. But, you know, she's so kind, and she cares, and I don't know, she has a compassion and emotion, and I just really, really love her power as well. Like, I really like summoning. I love summoners. I think they're just super freaking cool. You know, I just think her aesthetic is so pretty, and I just think, I just love Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X is just beautiful to me. So for her, like, I kind of looked up to her as well, kind of growing up, you know, when I played 10, because 10 was actually my first Final Fantasy game, and so, like, I don't know. It just, I don't know, made me grow up, and I was like, okay, I really like these couple of characters. I really want to, you know, be them or whatever. I don't know. But, you know, I loved all the ladies from Final Fantasy X. I think they're fabulous, and I think, I don't know, I just really love all the characters from Final Fantasy X. And then Titus, I think, is an honorary, I forgot to say, Titus is an honorary mention for Husbando. I forgot to say that, but now you know. My next one is Vivi from One Piece.
Yep. Knew that one was coming too.
Again, I know a lot of people don't really, we only know so much about her, but I just think that, again, another badass princess.
Yeah, I mean, she fits the bill.
I think she, again, she's just so kind and, like, cares about her people, and she just, I don't know, she's willing to do whatever it takes. You know, I just think she's just a lovely person, and I think that her personality is just so wonderful, and I don't know, I think, like, without giving anything away, because it's really hard to, like, not say anything without spoiling anything, but, I just think, like, she grew, like, the way she's grown as a person, like, within the time span of One Piece, like, I just think that she is, you know, spectacular. I just think that she is going to go really far, and, I don't know, I love Karu, too, like, her little duck friend, and I just, I don't know. I love her, and I think that, I can't wait to see, like, what's in store for her soon. I don't know, hopefully. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, One Piece ladies, for my honorary mentions, Koala. I love Koala. I love Reiju. Or I call her Beiju, because she is a bae.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly I love a lot of One Piece ladies, but anyway. Moving on, Mitsuri from Demon Slayer is my next one. I don't
seen Demon Slayer.
You need to see Demon Slayer. It's really good. Mitsuri, for me, we don't really know a whole lot about this lady either, but she is super cute and super kind, and she just very much fits the aesthetics for me. She is the love pillar, and, like, I don't know, I don't know why, I just love the flirtatious men and women, and I just,
of course,
she's just really, really pretty, and I just love her aesthetic, and she, again, her aesthetic is green and pink, and I'm very much a green and pink type of gal, and I don't know, I just think she's really pretty, and I think that, I just can't wait to see what happens in, like, the next season for her. We've only known a little bit about, about her, and I think that, from the little that we know, like, she seems really caring and really kind, and again, that just fits the bill for everything that I like. My next one is Sucrose from Genshin Impact. I just love Genshin Impact, okay? I think it's a great game.
She's a little cutie.
Sucrose is just so freaking cute and kind, and I think it's one of those things where I saw her and I love her aesthetic as well. I like aesthetics, okay? I really like the way, like, people look. I love the way characters look. I think it's really cool. But especially her, and, like, how she's so cute, and she, like, likes alchemy, and, like, she's just such a bean. I also just love bean characters. I love beans. And I just think the way that she carries herself, she's kind of a little, like, klutzy, but, like, she's really, like, sweet and cute and kind, and I don't know, I just that, along with her aesthetics, along with like, I think she's really sweet and just kind, and yeah, that's pretty much why I love her. Honorary mention to Lisa from Genshin Impact, because she's very, very, very hot and sexy and very...
And my girl Mona.
Oh, yes. And I'm trying to think of who else I really like. Sucrose, Lisa, honestly Paimon too, because she's such a bean and I love her as well. So, like, those definite. My next one is Senko-san from Helpful Fox Senko-san.
Oh, okay.
So she also another bean. She is very, very cute. I love foxes. For those who do not know, I love foxes. So, like, knowing that there's a anime with a fox that is just adorable and cute, and I don't know, just the way that in the anime, like, how she's, like, always willing to help. Again, Helpful Fox Senko-san. She is just really kind and caring, and she will do anything for I think his name is Takumi, I believe, but he something like that. But anyway, yeah, but he's really great, and he, like, comes home after a really hard day, and you just see this bright and shining bean, like, making food for you, and she's just so cute, and, like, I really love her aesthetics as well, and I think she's just really kind and cute. I don't know. I really like kind and cute beans, okay? Yeah. So my next one is Tifa.
Tifa.
Probably along the same lines as you.
Like
you kind of
theme.
pretty much went through everything for Tifa. I again, love the strong, badass women with really kind hearts and sweet, personalities. So
she's so
Tifa fits the bill there. And honestly, I had a hard time because I love Aerith as well.
Yeah.
So for me, it was just kind of like, I'm like, I have to give this one to Tifa. I really love her as well. But I really do love Aerith. So I guess she's like an honorable mention for me in terms of Final Fantasy VII. Tifa is just strong and powerful and very sweet and kind, and she cares about her team, and she's just powerful women. Powerful, like, women that, you look up to and you're like, okay, like, I look up to you because you are strong and also just really freaking kind and sweet. Yeah. Kick ass, take names, and also be the sweetest being you can be.
Yes.
So that's Tifa to me. My next one being Lady from Devil May Cry.
Yes.
Love her. As soon as she popped in, I think it was, Devil May Cry 3?
Yes.
She, like, I looked at her, I was like, oh my. She reminds me of Makoto from Persona 5, which is another waifu that I love from Persona as well. So she's like kind of like an honorary mention as well.
Yeah.
I love Futaba as well. She's my bean. But
Lady had quite the entrance in
God
3.
Damn. The way she entered and like, again, guns. I really like guns. I think they're cool in video games, in anime, right? Obviously, I don't really like them like IRL, but I like their aesthetics. I think they're really cool, and her gun is so freaking cool and stunning, and I just really like her a lot. And I just think, her backstory as well really got to me, was very, I kind of related in a sense. So, she's just a relatable character. I think I like relatable characters as well.
Yeah, when you can relate to them, it just makes it a lot easier. I think a lot of people, that's what it is for like their favorite characters, is there something in them that you resonate with.
Yes. So it's just that, and I really like her aesthetics as well, and I just think she's good. Just hot as heck. I really like, I guess, for the ladies, the two-toned, like, eyes, because Yuna, the Yuna is like that too, so I guess, for me, so, and like, I just think she's badass as well, and sweet. Yeah. She's badass and sweet, and again, that's just how it is. Yeah. A queen, if you will.
I will.
So, and then for me, I think I'm at my last one. It's 2B from Nier Automata.
Yes. Mention to A2.
Yes. 2B for me. So I really debated on putting Devila and Popola up here. Devila and Popola are my queens. They are. Stan them so much. They are my favorite character of Nier Automata, but for some reason I love to be just a touch more. On the waifu scale, I should say. On the waifu scale. But they are my favorite characters, Devila and Popola. But again, there's two of them. So it's like...
Yeah, like you wanted to pick not a pair.
But I can't... I can't separate them. I just can't. Physically, I cannot separate Devila and Popola. I just can't. If you play the games, you'll know what I mean. But... For 2B, it was her, her relationship with 9S, was really what got to me. 9S is also slightly an honorable mention in a way. I really like
love him.
I really love 9S. And I also really love, Adam as well, like as a husbando. But anyway, I just love their relationship. I love the way that they, like, talk back and forth, and I think she's a badass, like, strong person that is super sweet as well. Yeah. And she's got a booty. I mean, what else can we say? I mean, the 2B booty. But I think, you know, like, you know, she tries her best. She does, you know, what she can. And she does care. Like, she really does really care about, you know, everybody. And, you know, again, a very badass lady that is sweet, you know? I don't know. Anyway. But very big honorable mentions to Devil and Popola. Yes. Honestly, I would have put them up there, but again, I can't separate them, and I really didn't want two of the same character. I wanted to try and stray away from that. But they, especially when I got to know Devil and Popola and their past, and Nier, you know, I got to play Nier about a year ago now, and just knowing their past and knowing, you know, Nier Automata and how they are, and it's just, they were gonna be my waifus. Honestly, I wish I could have put them in my waifu tier list, but I couldn't because there's two of them. But I believe that's it. I'm trying to think of honorable mentions. Honestly, Gumi, Vocaloid, Gumi, I just think she's adorable, and like, I love her voice, and I think that she's the cutest, and I love her aesthetics as well. I'm trying to think of anything else, but I really don't think so. Oh, Ruby! Oh, yeah. Ruby Rose. I really love Ruby Rose from Ruby. I just think that she is really funny, and I really love, I don't know, just how she carries herself as well, and how much she cares about her friends as well. So definitely Ruby Rose as well. But I think that's practically it.
We did it. We did the list. We did it, friends.
I believe we did.
Thank you for talking
with me.
This
was fun.
It was fun, kind of just to chill and talk about a bunch of characters that we really, really like. I mean, I enjoyed this, so
me too.
I hope you all did too. Comment down below your favorites, and if we have any in common.
That'd be super cool.
Yes.
I want to know. Eventually, I was thinking about doing like a 3x3 of like our favorite games and like our favorite animes and stuff like that. So perhaps if you guys would like to see that, comment down below or like and subscribe, and you guys know what to do. But
so maybe the next one 3x3 we can do in a little bit, and we can do some video games. I feel like
that'd be super cool.
That would be really, really cool.
I want to know.
But yeah, thank you all so much again. Like I said, let us know if we have any in common, or if there was any that you would like to mention yourself, and we will see you in the next one.
Yeah, we'll see you next time, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Have a great rest of your day. Be epic and awesome. We out.
Bye.